humbled by the fact that we're going into the draft of game number 2, possibly the last game of the day. Echo going up against Fire, Flux, Impunity.
All right, let's get right into this. I'm looking for 2 heroes, 2 very specific heroes here. I'm wanting to see that new Atlas skin, and I want to see Alpha. Like, come on, somebody's got to do it. Wow! We're seeing that Fire, Flux, Impunity wanted to stay on second pick.
All right, it's not as ridiculous given the lineup switch. Maybe with this Lunar mid, they want to stay second. They want to be able to get the 2-pick swing and that close-up in the last phase.
The Lancelot Bando, we gotta talk about that because honestly, a lot of casters I've been talking about, they've been saying Lancelot is one of those heroes that is very oppressive, especially around the mid where you can deal a lot of damage to I would say, low mobility mid laners. And now, even Sanji's hero has been banned, but that has let go the 1-1.
That is ridiculous. I don't know. Teams that decide, you know what? Let's challenge it. Let's give them the 1-1. Let's see what's going to happen. And half the time, it's a crossbow of tank to 3 different people, all of them dying, and a quick sweep afterwards.
Dude, I was looking at the 1-1's eyes, and it's crazy. I was going to talk about the Kaja,
but you got mesmerized.
Yaoi himself took the Kaja away. So now, oh wow, okay, they're prepared.
This is an interaction.
They're prepared.
This is an interaction I'm excited for. Given the nerfs on 1-1 plus the buffs on Phoveus, that DF is going to come out much, much faster.
I mean, there's a lot of arguments to be made. Like, I'm taking it straight from Mirko's mouth, right? Most people would agree that, yes, this is going to be the natural counter. Every single time 1-1 auto attacks, she hops. And when she hops, immediately you're going to see the demonic force come straight out of Phoveus. But then there's the counter argument of, yeah, Phoveus can close the distance, but that makes him that much more vulnerable for his weakness spots to proc an early crossbow of tag.
The thing is, the selection was way too fast. It kind of felt like they predicted for all of this to happen.
They let the 1-1 through.
They let the 1-1 through. They learned the behaviors. If the 1-1 is open, they're going to take the bait. They're going to want it. Looking at the players' faces right now, even they're like, okay, so far, everything is going according to plan. Now, what's the next step? They banned out the Eve. They banned out the Valentina. In fact, 4 bans onto Sanji. Big respect to the mid laner of Echo.
All right, are they not doing the same thing? I mean, not the same thing, but they're now gimping half of the Sansan duo. Earlier it was Sanford. This time it's Sanji. How deep does this young man have to dig into his hero pool? What are we going to see here from Sanji?
Well, it does come at a cost, right? Because at the end of the day, it is going to be both Arlet as well as the Phoveus on FIMP's side. And again, I'm expecting this Arlet to be in the support position, but who knows at this point, right?
Grabbing the Farsa here? That's what's going on because
wait.
not a lot is open still.
Oh yeah, no. We reacted so hard and so fast to the Phoveus pickup, but yes, the Arla.
Oh wait, yeah.
What is this? Apex?
Oh wait. Yeah. Mid Phoveus.
Mid Phoveus. All right. Well, yeah.
I've seen it before.
In recent years, yes, mid Phoveus has become a thing. I've seen things as crazy as mid jungle Phoveus, but yes,
I think this confirms it.
Apex Minotaur. So mid
Phoveus, right?
Right?
Man, I was thinking, okay, yeah, you already got the Phoveus, you have the Arlet. The Arlet is like the insurance policy to make sure that this 1-1 doesn't get to go around for free. But the fact is, they've even doubled up upon it. You know what? We need premium insurance plus with the Minotaur as well.
Win or lose, this draft is very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to see how this goes, but not enough damage just yet. I'm looking at this draft. They need a damage jungler here. And they're going for the Amon. The Amon deals a lot of damage.
It's not going to be easy for Benny Cutie.
It's not going to be easy.
They're looking to quell the storm here.
I'm loving the draft. I'm going Fire, Flux, Impunity.
You did already.
Oh, I did. Sorry, I forgot.
The series started. No, but yes, fundamentally, theoretically, on the scale of just how kits work and interact with each other, I like this draft.
I like this draft as well, but I'm curious to see what the battle spells are going to be from both sides. I expect for Fire, Flux, Impunity to be greedy with this. Take flickers. You need to be able to make this play. And from the side of Echo, it's a little 50-50. Are they going to be greedy with flickers for themselves, or are they immediately going to go for the Purify? Because I feel like either way, it really kind of doesn't matter. It's all about positioning, and Sanji might be the big player for Echo this time round.
Game number 2, going in, an amazing draft, changing up the lineups, having the Phoveus, having the Amon. How are they going to pair up going up against Echo? Game number 2, who's gonna take the win? Are we gonna extend to all 3 games for tonight?
Well, let's find out as we jump right into the land of Dawn. Echo on blue side versus Flux Impunity on the red side. Looking at the battle spells here, rather interesting. But yes, they're doing it all over again. Echo, check them out.
Yeah, looking at the situation, Carl Tease is going to solo the purple, while Cutie as well as Yaoi, they were starting the orange buff. So this is going to be a very fast clear here for Carl Tease.
Call him fast clear McGee. Yeah, under a minute, he's able to take both buffs, totally ignore the small camps, and then go straight for the Little Wonder.
Are you level 3, man?
Look at that. They can't keep up with this. And especially when you are playing Amon, you're naturally going to be slower. He did take Mystery Shop. He's not going to try and go out of his bounds. He needs his items more than anything else. Yeah, I would argue that he wants his items more than he wants levels.
Looking at the situation right now, Kira, level 3. And right now, Carl Tease also level 3, about to get level 4 in-game equipment. He is going for the Steel Lake Plates again. Very interesting. It does seem like he wants to be able to tank the damage coming in from Sunshine in the early stages of the game.
Fair enough, fair enough. Alien, he himself decides to go for the tenacity, making sure that he is just tanky enough to be that bot, that stun bot, right? To stick on to the right targets. But all of it, this composition that we're seeing from Flux Impunity is to really punish Benny QT, which begs the question, right? Who's going to take care of Sanji?
Whoa! Kyura walks in, lands a kill on Sanji, barely survives. I was just gonna say, buying pants early, does that not show respect for Amon's Kyura? No, Kyura's Amon.
Yeah, but here's the thing, because he deals magic damage, so I'm thinking like, maybe not. I'm thinking a magic rope would be a little bit better, but now, looking at the situation, Alien taking quite a bit of damage, and Echo takes that as a sign, like, we can go for this. No one's gonna stop us.
Look at this preemptive Black Dragon form patrolling this turtle pit. Quick turtle take here for Echo.
Yep, beautiful stuff coming out from Echo as always. But again, when you're looking at Flux Impunity, their main game plan, it's not for these side objectives. They want kills. They're looking for people, not just neutral objectives.
Apex 47 now, level 4. Carl Tease finds Lunar, taunts onto 2.
Oh, watch Kyura gets a few stacks on the Carl Tease. He survives, forcing out a third airstrike. Down goes the goat. Kyura gets a kill, drawing first blood.
Beautiful, but down on bottom side.
Oh, Sunshine. He has no backup here.
Yeah.
Apex, oh, they're so far off.
They're really far off. With first blood's already achieved, I just love these off-tempo plays coming up from Flux Impunity. That's the main goal. You're not playing the traditional style. You're looking to find the holes in this golden standard that Echo has set in place.
It's almost like game number 1. Let's see what they're going to do. Now that we see what they're going to do, we got to see what's going on, because converting EXP to the mid lane, originally an EXP laner, Lunar, will be playing as a mid laner, replacing Rosa. And the thing is, I kind of feel like, let's just play War Strikes. What are you good at? Fighters. Well, that's a bit awkward, but we're going to roll with it anyways.
Yeah, no, isn't this the next best thing to a compromise? But wait, down bottom, Carl Tease tries to get a beat on a Sunshine. Here comes Yaoi, the playmaker, gets a face full of lead, but Sanji takes down the marksman before anything is said. Kyura very low. Here comes Alien, supporting his jungler, using that Amon's kit to try and heal up. Wants to get the kill. Sanford's still alive. Alien can get his man.
Yeah, unfortunate indeed, but he wants to try and cancel Sanford's. Wow, Sanford, nerves of steel, just stood there. Nah, you're not gonna do it. Try me.
I know it. T-pose.
T-pose.
I'm number 1. Number 2, 3, and above, you guys can't do anything to me. Right now, Sunshine is just clearing his minions. In terms of goal lead, not as much as the early game, and Sanford gets pulled back.
Early final slash here, trying to go for the outplay, and Sanford falls. Alien gets the kill. Down goes Kyura. Sanji and Yaoi gets the pull. DJ taking down Alien. And there's another fight here near the turtle pit. Carl Tease gets a final Appraiser's Wrath, but here comes the DF from Lunar. Cutie looking to take the skies. Couple more weakness points. Here comes the DF. Pow! One more. Pow! He's the one who goes down. Cutie gets a kill.
Yep, he had no choice. He had to use it. He already used his Purify at the same time. They were so close to taking out Carl Tease, but just so far as he managed just to walk away with just a sliver of health. Now keep in mind that Flux Impunity, Kyura should be okay here, right? No?
Nope. Gets the passive on. And
no! Oh, he went back in.
Pops him. And Carl Tease gets a turtle there. Fireflux overstayed their welcome.
That's a little unfortunate. They gotta keep playing for these off-tempo plays, right? They gotta keep in mind, don't fall into the same habits. Don't listen to the traditional rules of Mobile Legends. We're expecting these fights to happen around the turtle, but that's not the main goal. At the end of the day, they're trying to shut down Benny QT. And if they don't shut him down, or at least build up a lead enough to make it happen, then you have to take a step back.
I gotta say the interaction between the items as well. Yowie's going in.
Oh, there's a flicker, plus a pull on the big cow, and Lunar takes to the skies. But wait, can he take down Benny Cutie before he's the one who does so? And there's the crossbow of Tang. Benny Cutie takes down another double kill, make it a triple. Oh! But no, Sunshine gets him down. He does eventually get the 3K, but that's a shutdown. Big money over to Fimp, but Echo wins the trade.
I gotta say, early trades here, Echo, they're like, okay, you guys want to fight? We're not running away. We can fight. Sanji right now, I kind of feel like in MSC we haven't seen a lot of Farsas, right? So a lot of people have forgotten the amount of damage that a Farsa can pull off, and then you're like, oh wait, now I remember. Now I remember. But now one of the problem is, Carl Teasy, early item, the steel leg plates, so far has been playing dividends.
Whoa, Rogue Black Dragon coming in from the west. Tries to get his man, there's the Petrify. Cura still alive, healing up, and they disengage.
Whoa, that just happened. I'm rather surprised that Echo decided to make that call. They got to temper themselves here, right? They cannot fall into their bloodlust. They cannot go skull for the skull god as they usually do, especially when it's the right place, right time. Because remember, Fimp, they got to play off tempo. And if they can, again, hit Echo at their heels, right at their ankles, tilt them off Keter just enough, that could be the opening that they're looking for, right? Again, Sanji has been playing a very disciplined game, but Sanford, he's got to calm down a little.
2 Radiant Armor so far. I'm smelling a third coming up for Sanford. And this does well, not only against the Amon, but as well as the Phoveus. So right now, they really got to go over for Sunshine to really deal the damage, because I'm feeling they're about to hit their ceiling soon.
Oh, there's a pull on the alien. Oh, he does get he dashes in, and that's a double kill for Sunshine. Alien very low. Can Benny Cutie get the kill? Not gonna go ahead and take to the skies. Oh, amazing response by Fireflux.
Beautiful play coming in from Apex. He literally hops over the turtle pit, flickers in and using the Minoan Fury and catches all 3. A great response, but how did he convert?
Oh, Black Dragon forward by Sanford, helping Carl Deasy secure this turtle, but Lunar to the rescue. Oh, misses the retribution. Cura gets it.
And right now, looking at the situation, it is a very good trade. Carl Teasy is a little bit angry. He wants to go forward.
Oh, Prazer's Wrath, not enough damage under the 2 that got hit. Alien and Lunar forced to back out. There's a Feathered Air Strike. Carl Teasy still wants more. That's a clear disengage and a push down bottom.
Woo. Everything that's been happening so far, it's great to see that this time Flux Impunity are saying, you know what, disrespect the space as much as you can. Make Echo tilt, make them go for that first move. If Sanford tries to go for that Black Dragon form, we can pull back, because getting in and out of the fight isn't that difficult for our particular composition. Like, personally, I would have imagined that Gushin was going to be the play for Cura instead of the Amon, but the movement speed and the camouflage has helped him out.
Oh, there's a pull on the Apex. Can he survive? He does, but only for a second longer. Oh, Benny QT Airlines gets 2K once more.
6-1-0 on this 1-1. Cura is standing by. But the thing is, Sanji, Yaoi, Benny Cutie really preventing Flux Impunity from really doing whatever they want. Benny Cutie is taking quite a lot of damage, but we gotta look at Yaoi every single time an attempt happens onto either Sanji or onto Benny Cutie, it will be denied by Yaoi. So they really got to make sure whoever they're targeting for, Yaoi cannot be there. The problem is, Yaoi's everywhere.
He's literally everywhere. He always has his divine judgment in the most convenient of places you would almost feel if you are part of the Turkish squad. But more importantly, I think that at the end of the day, it's all going to come down to that high ground defense, right? Echo, they're building up the lead like we saw previously. Not as much and not as devastating as game number 1, but definitely a lot more even.
Right now, Echo, they're pushing up top. And again, Yaoi is just everywhere. What are they looking for right now? Because they have 2 ways to engage the fight. The Minotaur as well as the Arlet. But every single time they initiate, something goes wrong. Either Yaoi is there, Sanford is there. They got to make sure But right now, Yawi conceal who he's going to find.
Got spotted out.
They don't see
Lunar
Apex.
displaced.
They don't see Sanford.
Sunshine making the most of this. Just whoa.
No.
They don't know. They don't know. This is deep. Oh, Yawi, get over here. Gets the pull on Alien, and here comes Apex. Those flickers in, and there's the answer. Benny QT goes down. Oh, but straight it up for Sunshine. They're still going. Lunar takes on Carl Teasy. That's a man advantage for Pimp. Double kill for Lunar.
Yo, what?
DF going in. Yawi gets his immortality still intact, and that's a trade. 3 for 1.
Gideon,
They took out.
I could have sworn that was Echo.
Yeah.
What happened? Suddenly, right now, Flux Impunity, they're the one that won the fight. What happened?
Come on.
What?
We gotta pull out that replay. So many things happened at once. The canceling of the feathered airstrike, the kill onto Benny QT. All of it happening at almost the exact same time. Let's pull up the replay one more time and break it down. Because first of all, we see the initial capture, but keep your eyes on Benny QT. He gets a little too close and gets caught up in the big play from Apex, and immediately the follow-up from Lunar to get into the middle of that fight, making it basically impossible, like Carl TZ as well as Benny QT almost dying at the same time.
This is what we were building up to, right? We were talking about how Flux Impunity, their lineup is amazing at re-engages. Despite Sanford's amazing pincer maneuver, you can't beat the fact that there were 2 or 3 big ticket ults that Flux were holding on to. And that's what led to this big win for them. They're now ahead 1,000 gold.
Right now, Sanford up top, make sure that he can clear the wave. Sunshine really wants this turret, and it looks like gonna get really close. Carl Peasy is there to help Sanford, and looks like for now, he's not able to defend the top turret. The Lord is marching bottom.
Whoa.
Alien pulls in Carl Teasy, but Carl Teasy is able to survive, especially having that Radiant Armor, can handle the damage coming in from Amon.
Yep, he takes the damage, and more importantly, they get a majority of the outer turrets, and that's the best that Flux Impunity can get. This is their very first Lord, right? It's not that strong, you're not expecting too much from it, but now, how do they turn this around and get aggressive? How do they set up this situation again?
Well, Carl Teasy is moving forward. Apex 47 taunted, and the thing that I like about the fight is the fact that Cura and Alien, they understand that they could kite out of the way and then engage back in. Their real trouble is Sanji when it comes to damage, because Benny QT, yes, does quite a lot of damage, but I kind of feel like leave that to Cura, he can handle that. The rest, you gotta shut down Sanji.
Let's not forget about some of the smaller synergies between the heroes from the side of Flux, like Sunshine, especially with Bennett's Rage, with the Minoan Fury, and arguably even with the Final Slash. You think you're out of it? Nope. You get swept back into such a high damage ult. And let's not forget, it doesn't have to be Bennett's Rage. It could be Nibiru's Passion as well.
Looking at the items as well, in terms of damage, I think Benny QT is going for that Malefic Roar, because the front line coming in from Flux Impunity is getting just a little bit annoying, because look, actually surprisingly, looking at the Phobius, not really doing any defensive items, going straight on damage.
Nope, this is what they want. They want some representation of burst, because again, consider the new buff on a Minotaur, right? The almost Genius Wand-esque effect of his passive, wherein every time he hits someone with a skill, it lowers their physical and magic defense. So I get it. They want both DPS and DOT.
Let's not forget about also the fact that he gives adaptive armor or magic resist, depending on the situation. And that's the beauty of it. It allows Lunar to actually get deep into that fight. Let's not forget that CCs, especially if they displace an opponent or arguably even a knockup, procs the demonic force.
You already hear the grumblings of the Lord already on the map. It looks like Flux Impunity, they're all here except for Cura, which is on the top side of the map, but coming back down. He should be seeing Sanford, but I kind of feel like Sanford's seeing him first. No, they both see each other. Yawi goes in. Will he get Sunshine?
Flickers in, spent, and he's gonna get welcomed in by Apex and Alien. Look at this. Lunar very low, forced to use a Winter Truncheon. That's a pickoff for Echo. That's 5v4 now. I wonder, is there going to be a steal in our near future? Watch Cura, watch Carl Teasy, look at the Lord, and that's Cura stealing it away! They take down Benny QT as well, plus a massive Minoan Fury by Apex 47, and now Yawi, the playmaker, trying to take it down, but he's going to go down as well, alongside Carl Teasy. It's just Sanji here! Triple kill for Cura! Say his name! TNG!
Oh my god.
You guys feel it? You guys feel the third game?
The tides are changing.
You guys feel it?
I'm feeling a third game here.
It's coming.
We all want it. It's going to happen, and now they're looking to go for the end.
Dude, right now, only Sanji is alive. Alien is tanking it.
Final slash!
Sanji's pulled back.
He goes down. Watch the base. Watch the base. 5 Flux Impunity. Take a game from Echo.
The world champion suffered their defeat here. Now it's equalized. 1-1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a series on our hands.
Oh my goodness. I'm at a loss for words. What a great play coming out from Flux Impunity. What an amazing attempt from Echo's side. Just one misplay. Just unfortunately, Benny QT using his own inbuilt Purify a little too early.
I would almost want to say it is a misplay, sure, but I kind of feel like this is an outplay.
It really is. I mean, the draft alone, that is something to marvel at.
It's very courageous, man. It's very brave of you to actually go outside of the bounds of the meta. We haven't seen Phobius for a while. We haven't seen Amon for a while. The fact that they're like, these heroes are good. I don't care what the meta says. We can adjust. And again, I love the bravery. I love the adjustment. I love the creativity. But again, this is just game number 2, the equalizer. We're gonna see game number 3. If they can take down Echo, this is a game changer.
They needed Kyura in the jungle. They just needed Kyura in the jungle, and I think they found the perfect spot in the ecosystem. They understand that no, we're not prey. We are also predators.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting how well this team played. It's disgusting how Echo responded to it at the same time. The consistent adaptations from both sides were impeccable. But at the end of the day, whoever presses the button first loses out. And in this case, Benny QT did not press it in time. But with that being said, right, how could he possibly have outplayed that? With so much CC and only one ability that purifies 1 CC at a time, Final Slash, Minoan Fury, as well as just, even if all else fails, Amon walks up, presses his ult. Here, take this. You're below 50% HP. You're gone.
I think we're going to have to take our time because there's a lot to analyze here. We got to go step by step. But we're going to go in backwards because the final engage, Yaoi with the conceal, unable to get Sunshine. And it's not just this game. In the previous game as well, we see that Yaoi tries to catch Sunshine, and Sunshine could see the future. He has the Sharingan. He knows that it's going to happen. He was able to deny it, and then overall just capitalize over it. I think this is one of those things where you're like, you're starting to show your hand a little bit too much. Is that a problem here?
I wouldn't say showing your hand too much. I think this is a lot of just pre-preparation for Echo, right? And we're finally getting to see it for the very first time. The question is, really, who is going to be the MVP of this match? Because a majority of the members from Flux Impunity played out of their minds.
Yeah, speaking of playing out of their minds, the MVP for this game, Apex 47, 0-2-1. Ladies and gentlemen, don't look at the KDA. Look at what this man did for his entire team. The team is looking at the MVP and they're like, yo, you know what? MSC, you guys know what's up.
If anything, this is the best kind of MVP, where the numbers don't explain it, right? It forces you to watch the game, and folks, if you do watch the game, you're doing it right. Check out what Apex 47 was able to do against the world champions, against Yaoi. He outspaced him, outpositioned him, and caught a majority of Echo in his Minoan Fury more than once. Like I'd say there were 2 or 3 big ticket Minoan Furies here.
Might I say, even if it's not the top of the standings, I think Minotaur is back.
Yeah, I think Minotaur is back too. The way that he's utilizing the time, the fact that it's 3 hits, and the final hit is going to be that big knockup, and especially since you can fake people out, you can go in on the second beat thinking, oh, I'm going to flicker in early, and everyone's going to think that's going to be the final beat. So they all use their abilities, and guess what? It's too late. They get knocked up, and let's look at it all over again because this was the very beginning of it.
Dude, looking at the highlights, it's really not as close as we thought it was because, again, in the early stage of the game, actually, Flux Impunity, they started a lot of the fights, and I kind of like watching how Sunshine is playing the game, but look at Apex 47.
Wow.
He engages and he disengages. He has the engage, he has the peel, he is the difference maker because he is causing a lot of problems and also a lot of space for his own team. Problems for Echo, space for his own team. I don't want people to think he's giving problems to his own team.
Just to clear it out. Here we go.
Just clear it up.
Watch this. Oh!
Dude, but Kyura as well, man. We got to give him a shout out.
Yeah.
The kills, the retributions, It's amazing.
That's right. No, Apex 47 is the perfect example of a setup MVP. He set up everything for Sunshine, everything for Apex, and yeah, again, we're talking about pressing buttons. Lunar, he just had to go DF as soon as those dudes started moving around.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that he was able to hit that retribution. There was just so much chaos in there, and especially with the knock-up, it actually blocks the Lord's health bar in its entirety. So it's like you're making a little bit of a guess, and you're predicting when exactly you're going to do it. But this game ends at one of the most symmetrical games I've ever seen. Kill score of 13-13, game time of 15-15.
Make a wish.
Looking at the KDA, can we really say Echo did a lot of mistakes? 6-3-1, Ben Cutie. 5-2-7, Sanji. 1-2-8, Yaoi, Carl TZ, not the greatest. Sanford as well. Wait, first loss?
In a while, yeah?
In a while, yeah.
What Blacklist International
What?
could not solve, Flux Impunity did in the group stages of MSC.
So the baby, the junior Blacklist is now stepping up.
I don't know, but by hook or by crook, they have done it. I don't know how, but yeah. In all of MPL Philippines Season 11 playoffs, Blacklist and Echo have not met. And then come the grand finals, M4 Deja Vu. But here, in game 2,
This is insane. Truly insane. We gotta watch more MTC these days, man. What exactly built these guys to this point? How did they, more importantly, how did they come up with this?
Just gotta say, graphics were a little bit misleading. It's 0-11. That makes not much more sense. But yeah. Darn it. Again, looking
there
at,
you go. There you go. We were missing one digit.
Yeah. You know,
0-11 then.
looking at the game, I kind of feel like this is one of those things where MSC, people say it's for Southeast Asia region. Now they're looking at it as like, yo, the next king of Southeast Asia might not necessarily come from Southeast Asia.
All right, maybe too soon to tell.
Too soon.
But this is a great step forward in changing the dynamics
This-
of the power rankings in MSC.
For now, you guys must be saying this is a bit of an overreaction, but this just shows how big of a deal it is for you to take one game off of the world champions. Because again, it's not the end of the series. Let me remind everyone here. But again, having this one win, it does change. It does shift quite a lot in the atmosphere here in the arena.
Yeah. The status quo has changed, definitely.
Right? Before this, we were hearing a lot of shouts. We were hearing a lot of the rumbling, especially, game number 1. Carl TZ going to get a signature pick on that Lancelot. Instant rumbling on that stage. This almost dead silence as soon as Fim was able to close out that game, and the roar afterwards. What a turnaround.
Pikachu meme face.
Pikachu meme face.
That's what happened.
I love that.
At 15-15, Pikachu meme face.
Oh,